This was written by Kristina H. A letter to my arresting officer. So I just want to start off by saying, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I haven't always had the most positive experiences with law enforcement. Looking back now, I can see that a huge percentage of that was due to my own actions.
I struggled with a substance use disorder since I was maybe 25, and I've lost a lot of things because of it, including my children and my relationship with my husband. I got sentenced to state prison, 2 1/3 to 7. I came home in 2018, and I kind of struggled.
June 30th, 2019. I relapsed and overdosed after being clean for a year. I was in a very dark, dangerous place in life after significant loss 2 months prior. I tried to push through it, but it didn't work out and crept up on me, as substance use disorder often does.
Delaware County's experienced a drug problem for many years now. We do have a drug task force unit that has almost put a stop to all that as of right now.
The sheriff took it upon himself to learn my name, learn I was on New York State parole, and on a Sunday afternoon, call my parole officer and insist that even on her day off, go with him and do a well check. He knew I wasn't okay and knew I would not survive. My parole officer came to my home assisted by this officer and knocked and persisted. They were able to gain entrance to my home and found me close to death on my living room floor.
We do experience overdoses like the one that Kristina suffered that morning. We are equipped with Narcan to counteract those overdoses. We were fortunate enough that day, that the incident that occurred with Kristina, that she was on parole, and the phone call to her parole officer was able to get her in a safe environment where somebody was able to watch over her.
Not once did this officer treat me like garbage or make me feel judged. I was brought to the hospital with an IV Narcan drip, stabilized, and sent to the Delaware County Jail. Needless to say, I was sentenced to a 90-day violation. I was released November 12th, 2019.
They have a stigma around it, but he wasn't like that. Like, he didn't judge me, he wasn't mean to me, he wasn't condescending, he wasn't anything like that. He just kind of had compassion that I was a human being. And also with my parole officer, she's changed my view also, because she cares. Like, people think they don't care, they do.
Over a year later, my life is drastically different.
Today, I have over a year clean. I'm in a relationship with somebody who doesn't suffer from substance use disorder. I have a job at Fort Dew. I have my license back. I have a car. Like, my life is pretty normal today.
Those things I never thought would be possible. And you know why? All because one police officer didn't give up on me and cared enough to go above and beyond. He didn't just say, "Oh, who cares? Just another low-life junkie." He viewed me as a person, and that speaks volumes about him as a person.
This is what we're here for. This is what law enforcement's here for. Not only to keep the community safe, but also help people like Kristina in the time of need, to give them that boost, to turn them, to give them the right direction.
You just got to ask for help. There's help out there. Even if it's not with the police officers, parole, probation, they'll help you. Fort Dew, they'll help you. People will help you. You just got to kind of reach out and get that help.